1-0 Cardinal as we enter the second inning, and you get a look at the Pac-12 standings entering the week, and the monkey wrench thrown in by that tie. Oregon State and Washington State had the tie in their last game, but the Cardinal holding first place, and what a matchup it'll be this weekend in Corvallis. First pitch swung on and a hard line drive off the bat of Jake McNichols for a leadoff base hit. Number 3 team in college baseball, the Beavers, and the second-ranked team in college baseball, Stanford Cardinal. That should be quite the series this weekend on the road for Stanford. Stanford, who has won back-to-back road series, and looking to stay hot on the road. This is a part of the season where they'll spend the most time on the road. 6 of 7 on the road, and here we'll technically have a pinch hitter. We didn't expect Michael Prasker to hit in this ball game, as Rusty Filter was going old-fashioned on us. He put Prasker, the pitcher, at the designated hitter position. Anthony Hermia will be the hitter instead as the DH with a runner at first, and he shows bunt and bunts at it foul at home plate. We used to see Coach Marquez doing that here at Stanford, and well, there really was never a firm reasoning to that. Sometimes you'd like to see the matchup. Would he need a power hitter up? Would he need a guy that could provide a hit and run or a bunt in this case? And sometimes there was just no logic to it. Just get a batter out there. As he shows bunt again, and it takes wide, 1-1. So we weren't anticipating Prasker to hit. And McNichols with a leadoff single. And so far the Broncos have been very aggressive against Beck, the starter. Tawa is very close in at third. Here's a pop-up on the bunt. Tripping up at home plate was Hanley, but Tawa is there easily to make the grab in foul ground. And that is an unsuccessful bunt attempt and the first out of the inning. Well, number 1 rule of bunting, don't bunt the high fastball, because that is exactly what will happen. And an easy play for Tawa. Coaches will tell you immediately if the ball is above the bat barrel, do not offer at it, because it's just going to go up. Now it's a hit and run, and beautifully executed. Austin Reyes whacks one into right field for a base hit. And it's first and third with 1 away here in the second for Santa Clara. So the sacrifice bunt, not executed properly, but the hit and run, that was perfect. On the ground to the right side of the infield, opened up as a result of McNichols moving on the pitch. Now a great opportunity against Beck for the Broncos. Grant Malin, the 9th place hitter in this lineup, and one of 3 left-handers starting this evening. Hits with 1 away and 2 men on. Beck, who had to work out of a jam in the first inning as well, throws to Malin. He shows bunt, drops it down the first base side, but it trickles foul. That wasn't the suicide squeeze, but as soon as that ball was put on the ground, McNichols was breaking for the plate. Tells you how aggressive Santa Clara wants to be in this game. You take a look at Malin, senior in this lineup, right out of Concord, not that far away. 0-1 the count to him. Batting .233 in his senior season. See if they have the bunt on again. They show, and now a first to third move without a throw. And sometimes, if you're a pitcher on the mound, you want to see if the hitter will tip the hand. In that instance, Malin certainly did. It's all part of that cat and mouse game. Did Malin do it intentionally, or is he actually going to bunt again? Beck delivers, bunt shown, pulling back, and the breaking ball misses high and away. And it's 1 ball and 1 strike. So far this year, it's talked about the up and down season for the Broncos. They have really struggled getting that big hit to bust open an inning. And this is an opportunity then for right now to do that. If we can wrap this around to the top of the order. Santa Clara looking for their first winning season since 2008. And they certainly can fight for it to end the year on a strong note. 1-1, again the bunt shown, taken wide. That's ball 2. And Breck just doesn't seem as refined in this start. Jesker praised the accuracy and the ability to adjust within the game. He's been up in the zone, and to the Broncos' credit, they've been ready to hit. 2-1, and he's not showing bunt this time, and a wide strike called. Kind of whips the head back, does Malin. Strike 2. And it's sometimes a lot to ask for from a freshman. You forget that he is so young on the mound just based on his poise, the way he carries himself. The big games he's already pitched in. Runners take their leads from first and third. And here comes the 2-2. In the dirt, not chasing there, and it's a full count. And Rusty Filter, the coach for Santa Clara. Let's see how he's feeling. He's shown that he's wanted to bunt several times in this inning. He's put the hit and run on. Maybe he'll send Reyes at first base. On this action pitch, runner does not go, and the payoff is lifted foul and out of play. Malin making his 35th start of the year. Does have 12 driven in. And has worked 20 walks to 20 strikeouts this year. Infield the double play depth. Runner goes this time, breaking ball, and tipped foul at home plate. So the first time on the 3-2 pitch, Reyes was not moving. And then he was going on this pitch, and that's just an ultimate protect mode approach right there. It wasn't a ball in the strike zone, but a ball that started at the bottom of the zone, started exploding down, and just had to get a piece of it to stay alive. Another first to third move. Nothing going on. Malin with a lengthy at-bat here against Beck. So long shadows continue to creep across the infield. Not yet really much of an issue for hitters, but it will be momentarily in the inning or so time. Runner goes once more, another ball hit foul. This is the type of approach that will make a head coach smile. Loves to see this in a situation where Malin knows his team is down 1-0, but doesn't necessarily need to produce a hit to bring home a run. Beck trying to win the battle. And again, the runner goes 3-2, once more tipped foul. That's 3 consecutive pitches on a payoff that have been fouled away. A great battle here. And ultimately, it's something you'd like to see out of your 9th place hitter. You want to wrap up and bring back the top of the order. Back on deck and get as much as you can out of the freshman right-handed starter. Now a toss over to first, and back with the dive is Reyes. Reyes does have the potential to swipe a bag. He does have 1 for the year, but that's not exactly what they're looking for. They just want to put that man in motion to cause some action. They know that Handley behind the plate has a tremendous throwing arm. Payoff, and it's strike 3 called on the outside corner. The throw down to second in plenty of time. Strike him out, throw him out, double play. Ends the inning and the threat for the Cardinal. Wonderfully done from Stanford as they get out of the inning without a run allowed. 1-0 Stanford with the lead on to the bottom of the second.